I got a master's in electrical engineering from the US. However, for a long time now, after working as an engineer and IT consultant for years, for a long time, I've been kind of into social sciences, teaching, writing about the topics of rationality, related to cognitive sciences, also doing podcasts. I have a weekly podcast. Unfortunately, it's in Turkish because that's where I'm originally from. So you just got to believe me that I'm an awesome podcaster. And of course, I've been at Endgame for several years now. So this will be the first time we're going to be holding a course on this particular topic. The summer course is going to be called Introduction to Social Sciences. So it's going to be the first time we're doing it. You're going to be the guinea pigs, you know. I'm going to test these ideas on you. And this is going to be a broad introduction because we're going to have quite a lot of topics. We're going to talk about language. We're going to talk about money, politics, laws, some traditions, religions, wars, whatever you can think of, anything that has to do with social living, we're going to be talking about. This area is close to me because, in honesty, it should be close to everyone who has some curiosity. As I said, it is a broad topic. So even if you're not interested in every single one of these subtopics, you will still find something that's relevant. And I was always interested in how humans behave in social settings. The social dynamics are very interesting. This is actually one of the reasons why I transitioned from consultancy, because when you're doing actual IT work, you're dealing with the machines. But as you move to consultancy, you're dealing more and more with people and with organizations, how these organizations work. And the problems of those organizations are actually more difficult to solve than the technical problems, the technical engineering problems. That's how I got interested in these topics. So I think that professional background plus the plethora of awesome resources on these subjects, they're really, really good videos, books, just makes it a joy to talk about the interconnectivity of these several social subdisciplines. I enjoy working with young adults or pre-adults, almost adults, let's say. It's because for me, it is interesting to talk to people who can articulate complex thoughts at this point, but still are quite fresh. So they have interesting takes. Sometimes when you deal with a topic for years and years, you kind of lose the flexibility, or you think you know everything, and then someone comes and looks at it with fresh eyes. And I think that's interesting. It doesn't mean they're always right or wrong. It's not the point. The point is to keep it dynamic, interesting. And I think they're at an age to understand and really appreciate, really enjoy some of the complex topics. So that's why I enjoy working with them. They can expect to, like I said, be exposed to many different things. And the way I want to go about it is to have a short lecture part where we can discuss some videos, some books, some research, and then we actually conduct some maybe famous experiments in the class. We can debate about their results, so we can play some games related to this. So it's a little bit of lecture, a little bit of actual experimentation, a little bit of reflection and discussion, which is, I think, the most important part. I think this area is important even if you don't care about social sciences, as in even if you don't want to study social sciences. Any of the social sciences like political science, psychology, sociology, history, economics, law, anthropology. You would think, for instance, economics has to do more with math, maybe, or some kind of technical laws and knowledge, but it is mainly a study of humans in large numbers, how they behave. So even if you're not going to study directly in any of these fields, it is still useful to understand them because your life is affected in many ways. And also, you will probably exist in some kind of an organization, a large corporation, or some volunteering group. Could be anything, really. So it is quite important, I think, to understand how people behave, how their individual behavior differs from their social behavior.